Yeah. Now y'all been waiting on this. It's finally here, baby.
Lucid.
One hell of a rapper. You show him how to do it again. Yeah. Yes. Welcome back to another episode of Cooler Makings. Oh yes, oh yes. Thank you. Give it up for the cooler. Give it up for yourself too for tuning in. I hope the wind is not knocking this off right now. But as I said, welcome back to Cooler Makings. And Cooler Makings is when we talk about how any song that the artist has made, his feelings, the beat makers, lyrics, anything that they want to talk about, going into making a song or an entire project if we have enough time. And today, we are on our fifth song, which is Return of the Cooler. That's going to be nice. That's going to be dope. Because this song was not intended for one hell of a rapper, but it was just going into the process of I want to put something out. And that was like the most current song I was working on actually, but the beat was by Lucid, by the way. Shout out to Lucid for producing the beat. Super dope. I love the feeling in it. It was incredible making this one. But as far as the beat though, I had the beat I think for about like a year. So I didn't know what to do with it until I had started on it, and even my approach going into this was different because I knew I wanted to push the pen again. I knew I wanted to be kind of aggressive and in an energetic mode. So just going into it, I wasn't writing. I just, started drinking. That's my process. And then I had the mic and everything so close. I was like going in there, just going off of the head a little bit at certain points of time. But even creating the first verse, that shit was hard as fuck. When do you remember when the winter was seasoned? So cold, everything I got on was freezing. Got too big, couldn't even keep it a secret. Could not leave it behind. I know that you need this. Fan making music, they don't get it or understand it. They clueless, so useless. Fuck your 2 cents. I know what you're doing. Trying to get my plans is to ruin them. You must think I'm stupid, huh? Like all of that type of shit. I was clicking on it. I knew I had something that was okay. This right here is gonna knock them on their motherfucking ass right here because I'm back to showing the aggressive lyricism also, and this time I got 2 verses to do it. I feel like most of the other songs, as far as emotion, it was humbling. It wasn't too much in your face like this one is for the first one. And even coming up with the hook. The hook is shit easy. I was just having fun on this one. At the max though. Like COOLER, the kid, yeah, we are back. No, you ain't on that. The fuck niggas ain't on that. And then just repeating, like that. And it was to a point where it was like, sometimes I don't have to make a hook so complicated or complex. Just let it be easy and let the people decide whether they like it or not. So even with that going like that, we got 1 verse, hook, done. And I was so excited to get back on it. But I took a little time out and over, like in between it, I was jumping over different songs for different projects. So you kind of like if we do get these songs off of the laptop, if it ever comes on, you will see the similarities in it also because I've been trying to progress as we've been saying also. But the thought process behind of it was kind of like, if you follow me anywhere from when my name was Kidnatic, from a couple of like 5 years ago, you know that I had made a song which is on Now or Never Volume 2. It's on Dat Piff, by the way, HBMG. Go and check that out. Welcome to this cooler shit. And that song, even like back then, making a song like that was new to me because I was picking different type of beats, rapping in different type of ways. I even switched the beat up at a certain point, and that was like my favorite part of it. So I was like, you know what? Let's try to bring that type of feel back to it, and like having the attitude of like, motherfucker, like, yeah, I do this now. I can talk that shit too. I can get down now. Don't sleep on me no more. Niggas wake up, cause the cooler's back, baby. But even with that being said, we're gonna go into the second verse. Ugh, that second one is just even more dope, even more deeper. And I do watch a lot of superhero stuff. I believe I'm a superhero in a way. But in a lot of these songs, I kind of mention superheroes and supervillains in a way. Even creatively, like playing with words and shit. Like Return of the Kid Who Burnt It Up but cooled it down with tools of power he possesses. They believe in your existence, but Clark can't answer these questions. Like, do the world really need saving? And if so, then how do you save it? Well, tell me how was this created? Or tell me which day I'm gonna make it. Like, in my mind, I was just playing around with the thought. It was like, okay, how would people really look at Superman? Would they look at Superman like, if he was real, they'll look at this nigga like a god, bro. They would they would want some answers that he doesn't have, But still, it's just to play with that word and thought process like that, and then to retract it and be like, okay, cooler. Now you're being too extra, making niggas want smoke like peer pressure. Like, what was the point of that at all? Shit, those just some Iron Man thoughts, like playing around like because if you do watch any of the Marvel, things, Iron Man is my favorite character, so you can tell in his mind those questions will be like that, just from wanting to know so much because of how much knowledge that you get. And like I said, just going into different characters, but I couldn't control it because it was like I'm clicking like, even with the Harvey Dent line, that was crazy. So you gotta take a loss no matter what side you pick. I guess that's why Harvey didn't give a fuck about the coins he tossed. Poker, what are Joker's damn threats against the gambling hand of Gambit? So Professor X, after the first class I teach the move he won't be able to stand next. I'm like, oh man, like, just like doing shit like that. I was like, bro, I'm stepping it up. And it is most definitely Return of the Cooler. And that motherfucker, like, this is our time right here. This is our time. And, to all my coolers out there, I want to keep getting better for y'all, whether it be whatever, from these conversations to music to anything that we touch on or put our minds on. I want to give y'all my all at it. And even with that one, I'm gonna keep progressing with this. Like I can't wait till the next time I get to write something of the same type of caliber and put it out. I can't wait till the next track I get to touch like that gives me that feel, because that's like my bread and butter right there as far as just spitting bars and just coming up with different shit that I've never heard anybody say, or something that somebody said but I just twisted into my own way, just to give it a little bit of just give it me into it. But this is the dopest part though. This is the dopest part. The ending, the the ending couple of bars of the last second of the second verse was, it always stands out to me. You know, get experience out of the experiment to get out of the projects. That shit like that I like, and if y'all notice too, I do watch battle rap. I love battle rap, man, and that's where I can get ideas, or I know that people are listening, because it's people out there who push their pen like that, and that who give that like that, and I love that, and I want to incorporate more of that into my music, as far as like scheming and different things, and you know, harder punches, some shit that you never seen coming. I love shit like that. Favorite battle rapper? Loaded Lux. You already should know. But we're getting sidetracked anyway. But at least you know a little bit more about Cooler. I gave Cooler to you. And
been involved in up a small shit, niggas ain't get off yet.